How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Vault here in Minecraft. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into today's episode. So, in the last episode, we went ahead and made ourselves an ME wireless access thingy. I don't know what its name is. And then in between episodes, I've been working on kind of clearing out an area for eventually to do the bees from, I believe it's extra bees, yeah. And so I've just been kind of clearing out an area for that. And then I've also been looking at kind of what else to work on. So I did take a look back at why we weren't able to make the altar to progress the magic. And it's because we couldn't make the rowan wood. And for whatever reason, the one recipe to try to make it through the actual witchcraft oven doesn't work. I don't know why, it just doesn't. Because the recipe for it, if you click on the rowan sapling, it doesn't make the sapling. If you click on the wood, it shows, well, in the witch's oven, you put coal, you put a clay jar, some sort of burnable item, and then you should get a rowan wood and or foul fumes, but we don't. So I'm not sure why. I checked on the wiki and kind of looked around, and some people said that it doesn't recognize the recipe. Other people have said other things. So another alternative is we can make it through using mandrakes in a witch's cauldron to basically make Utantis, which effectively we can use to mutate things and to get the rowan saplings. And supposedly we should be able to do it through mutating water artichoke and wheat to get mandrake seeds and water artichoke, yeah. And we should be able to get mandrake to get the crop mutation. Not sure how this quite works. I've not done agricraft before, at least I've not done this. So I'm not entirely sure how to get the thing in the middle. We'll definitely have to look into that a little bit more. And then, I'm trying to think what else we were doing. And I know we took a look at getting more of the components made up. I haven't made any more drives. We are filling them up slowly, which eventually will become problematic, but I think we're far from filling it up. And then, let's see. Oh, and then I was also looking at potentially starting Draconic Evolution. And I know we're going to need quite a lot. So if we look here, basically the Draconic ore, or core, not ore, is one of the key components we need for pretty much everything inside of it. And so it's making sure that we have like ample, because as you can see, the awakened core requires bedrockium, iridium, terra steel, and void metal, right? And so if we want to make an awakened core, we want to make sure that we have ample of each of these things. And so that means we have to look at making heavily automated botanium mana. We need to make sure that our Thaumcraft is improved. Bedrockium is really just Mox nuclear fuel, which isn't too bad, but we do need to automate that in some way. Let's see. I believe we should be able to make bedrockium through another means besides smelting. I feel I could have sworn it might not be in this pack. Okay, so we have to automate the mox fuel and then the iridium we can get through the UU matter. So I might even be able to do the bedrockium as well through UU matter, which means we'll invest more into that. And then, but yeah. However, in order to get the Draconic ore, so for instance, if we wanted to do like that, to get like, so you have Awakened, which effectively just takes the regular, not that, the regular Draconic ingots and awakens it. there's a ritual we go through. So we need Draconic Dust, which is basically the ore. And so there's a couple ways we can look at getting it. One of them is Draconic Combs, which is part of the reason I want to get into the bees, because we can also get magic wax. Um, Another potential way is through the ore. I believe we can get it through... Maybe not. Maybe we can't get it through the laser. We're washing... No, it doesn't look like we can get it through the laser. Okay, so then our option basically is to mine it or to get it through bees. And let's just take a look and see how much we have, because I know the quarry's been going for a while. Oh, that's not too bad, 237. I mean, it's not a lot, because this takes quite a significant amount to do things, from what I have seen. I have not done Draconic Evolution, so this will be my first time doing the mod, so any tips will greatly be appreciated before I go kind of into the deep end. However, one thing that is important to note is at the time of recording this, it is a week or so from when this episode actually is going to come out. So if you're watching this the day it comes out or close after, and you put a comment that is a very helpful tip, I probably will not have seen, well, I will have seen it. I will not be able to act on any information for probably a couple days after. So I might go down some really bad rabbit hole of inefficiency, but we will figure that out as we go. Mana infused metal, that's not too bad. Primal. Alright, so it looks like we need to figure out a couple of these, like liquid XP. Alright, so there's definitely some things we're gonna have to set up in terms of like farms and stuff to really be able to do Draconic Evolution properly, it looks like. I also want to get a magnet. I don't know if that's something we can do through Draconic Evolution. Let's see, what type of magnets are there in this pack? Oh yeah, sigil. Okay. Magnifying glass. We go through Botania, it looks like. Make ring of magnetization. I don't know how well those are, or how well those work. Electromagnet. Okay. Or there's magic bees. I don't know how well these work. I guess we could try one of these. We need to be able to make everything. Let's see if we can. Okay, so we need block of gold. We need block of quartz. If the recipe isn't complete terrible. And we need more nether quartz already. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to go to the nether for that, and then get an eye of ender. Make 2 of those. Yeah, so all we're missing is that central component, which means, okay, I'm gonna head to the nether and go grab some nether quartz, and I will be right back. And we're back. So I didn't grab too much, I just grabbed enough to make what we needed. If we need more, we can, always go back. I always forget to click shift. Okay, so there's our thing. There's level 0. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need more. Especially if we want to upgrade this. I don't know how well. I'm not sure how like magnetic this thing is, if that makes sense. I don't know if I like that noise. It just sounds like a bunch of Endermen teleporting. Ew. It's kind of gross. We'll definitely need to upgrade that, because that distance was not great. I mean, it's good if you don't want to, like, if you mined a whole big area and you don't want to have to, like, get super close, but I definitely am going to want to upgrade this. Okay. Those haven't made anything. I'm going to have to look into how to do that. And again, unfortunately, if anybody's commenting about this, I will not be able to act on it by the time I figure that out. I'll probably figure that out in the next, either in between episodes or the next cut. Alright, so that magnet's not too bad. Alright. I guess I don't need this book either on us. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit. Alright. So, now that we have a magnet that's kind of useful, I kind of want to start Draconic Evolution, at least a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So, if we want to do... I know we're not really fully ready for it, because I know it's a deep, deep mod, but... Let's see, do I have this smelted? No. Okay, so... Let's do that. Let's see. Is there a way we can get more out of... Let's see. Here from crushed, yeah. Let's say we probably can't really get much. Alright. Empty Cora, those are all the blood magic. And then... Oh yeah, we haven't done the Elven Gateway, but I know that's Botania. We'll get to that. There's also the Deep Dark we have, and the Abyss, I think is what it's called. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so let's go like that. Cool. This is where it begins. Alright, so now we want to make... Wyvern Core is 4 times the probable easy... The Wyvern Core is 4 times the probable easiest thing you will make in Draconic. I think it was meant to be probably. I don't know. It's 4 times the Why does that just look wrong? Or is it a me thing? Could be a me thing. The Wyvern Core is 4 times the probable easiest. I feel like it's supposed to be the Wyvern Core is 4 times the easiest thing you'll make. I feel like it doesn't need probable. Or change it around and say the Wyvern Core is probably 4 times the easiest thing you will make. Plus other stuff. Anyway, so the Wyvern Core, from my knowledge, is basically just the upgraded version. Ooh, we need another star. Which means we gotta go fight a Showwither. Okay, well, we're gonna need some beheading. So that way, does our sword have beheading? It does not. Do we have any swords that do? Breaking, knockback. Is there an easy way to get beheading? Nah, I don't see like a super easy one. Actually, I could have sworn there was a weapon, but it might not be in this pack. But I can also think that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head off to the Nether and go get us some wither skeleton heads. And I will be right back, along some soul sand, because I think we're out. Let me just check before we head out. We have 10, but I'm gonna want more. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get, like, I don't know. How many? Iron core. We need 1. The awakened core technically needs 4, so... Do we preemptively get some? I think for now, let's just get 1 and deal with that. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get everything ready for a wither, and then I'm gonna meet you down at Bedrock. Do we want... Yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter where we fight it. Alright, well, I'm gonna get everything set up and figure out where we're gonna fight it, and I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. So after a bit of soul sanding, I was gonna say soul searching, but that doesn't work as well. Figure we'll just fight it over here. Okay. Boop. Boop. Let it do its thing. Doesn't explode? I was gonna say, yeah. Am I just not hitting him? Or is the game lagging? I think it's a bit of both. But I can fight you into the sky. Hey. Did you not drop a star? Or did it just drop to the ground? It probably just dropped. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd be a little mad if it didn't drop the thing. Let's dump that in, a division sigil, and then a rare. Awesome. Cool, we got to fight the Wither. That's fun. I'll probably have to fight him a couple more times. Also to get a thumbnail, because, you know, thumbnails. Alright, let's throw that in there. I don't need the heart. Awesome. That should be over there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let's head back down over here. I like how I made the wireless terminal and don't even use it. Alright, so we're gonna need some mana steel, thaumium ingot. Ooh, I don't think I've made one of these yet. We're gonna have to do that. And then, let's see, what components do we have right now? Okay, well, we need some more cores, so let's grab that. Okay, we can make 5. Alright, so we need vibrant alloy, which shouldn't be too hard if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was just the energetic alloy, which is glowstone, gold, and redstone. So let's grab gold, some glowstone, and some redstone. And then alloy smelter, boop, boop, boop. Alright, so it's doing its thing. Oh, I want to grab more gold from up top as well, just so that way we can get it into the system. I want to connect this up eventually to the system, to the ME system, so that way I don't have to go up there and worry about it. Eventually we'll have auto crafting and like smelting and stuff set up. Grab me a stack of gold just so that way we can make as much vibrant alloy as we can. Alright, and then let's throw that, oh, wrong thing, that. Let's grab 8. Cool. Throw that and that in there. Awesome. And what else do we need? We need mana steel, which is super easy, and then thaumium. I don't know if we know how to do that. I don't know if we did that yet. What's the book called? The Thaumonomicon? No, that's all Tinker stuff. U-M... How the hell do you spell Thaumonomicon? I don't even know. Onocon. Okay. So I guess it's spelled roughly how it sounds. It might not be in our ME system, so is it on us? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Do we know how... That's wand alchemy. You need scribing tools and paper. Okay, so let's get this research note. Oh, past where we're supposed to go. Nice, so scribing tools. Doesn't look like we had any extra paper. Oh my god. I like this jetpack, but sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the ass. And somebody's ringing the doorbell. I wonder who it is. Hey, there we go. Alright, so let's chuck that and that in there. Alright, so now we need to do this to get that ingot. Ah, I keep flying past. Alright, I'm gonna put in a cut really quick and get a couple things put together. And then I will be right back. I'm gonna get the... oh, I don't pull it up anymore. Core. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get the mana steel, the Thamanama ingot made up, and then the vibrant alloy. Mana steel is just iron thrown into a pool of mana. Or steel, I guess, in infinite... yeah, steel. In Infinity Evolved Expert. I believe normally it's iron. But, yeah, so I'm gonna get mana steel made up. We have the stuff for that, and then get the vibrant alloy, and then the Thaumcraft thing. Alright, and I will be right back. And we're back. So I went ahead and made up the Thamanama ingots, and then made up a mana steel, and then made up a vibrant alloy, and bam, we now have a wyvern core. I think that's about as far as we'll get today, just because we kind of spend a lot of our time mainly just going over some things, but those are important things. Steps towards the future. But now we have the wyvern core, which is going to be important for the rest of our crafting. So now that we have that, we can get things such as the mana dust. We can start looking towards doing the wakey. Basically, now we need to make the tablet for it, which I'm surprised it doesn't have you do that, actually. And I'm kind of curious why it doesn't have you do that. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure why it doesn't, but actually, you know what? Let's take a look at the achievements really quick. Mistcraft. Really? I forgot Mistcraft was in this. Buildcraft. Immersive Engineering. RF Tools. Draconic Illusion. Here we go. So basically, now that we've made the Draconic... so we made the Draconic core, which allows us to make all these other things, right? But now we have the wyvern core, which lets us do all these other things. So we can do flux capacitor things. We can start looking at actual like tools and even some of the basic armor for it. And then we will start looking at like awakening and like get the actual dragon stuff. But we do need to go ahead and make a tablet, which is going to allow us to kind of understand the rest of this. But that's going to have to be it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, you guys know to smash that like button if you haven't already. And if you want to consider helping out the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. It really does help out. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.